Okay, so I am officially talking to fake bunnies. Hello, starlets. I'm Sarah from Everyday Starlet. Welcome to my channel. I make videos to inspire you to be the best version of yourself and live your dreams. So if you want to be an Everyday Starlet, be sure you hit that subscribe button. Today, I wanted to decorate an Easter table like a Kardashian, but with a non-Kardashian budget. You might be saying to yourself, why would someone do that? And I would answer, why wouldn't someone do that? There's actually a couple reasons why I wanted to do this video. One, I actually saw Amber Scholl do a video on how to do a Kardashian Thanksgiving table on a budget, actually at Thanksgiving holiday time, and I really wanted to recreate it, but honestly, I couldn't because my holiday season for me this year was actually one of the most challenging of my life for a lot of different reasons, and there were a lot of family health issues and totally separate from the issues that are going on now. But the issues that are going on now have just sort of like, I don't know, compiled the stress of the holidays, and I didn't really get to celebrate any of the holidays last year. And I know that there are a lot of people who are breaking out their Christmas decorations and stuff to have like a second Christmas right now while they're quarantined. And I think that's great if that's what you want to do. I actually didn't even get to put up Christmas decorations this year just because of a lot of other reasons. And I don't know, I didn't want to take mine out again because, I don't know, I guess, like, I love Christmas time, but I just feel like I don't know, Easter can mean so many different things to different people. It's kind of like Christmas. Some people celebrate the religious aspect. For some, it's a holiday of other reasons. And I think no matter what your beliefs are, I think Easter can be a time to celebrate spring and rebirth and I don't know, new life and, you know, fertility in whatever sense you think that that means, you know, prosperity, that kind of thing. And I don't know, I just feel like that's something that I really feel like I need to celebrate, and other people may be thinking the same thing. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to try to decorate an Easter table, and who better to get decorating, you know, modern day glamour, luxury inspiration from than the Kardashians. So I actually found a picture of Khloe Kardashian's Easter table, and I also took some inspiration from seeing some of their big Kardashian Easter parties, and I actually kind of put something together to try to make a Kardashian inspired Easter table. I don't know how much theirs cost, but I'm sure more than what I spent. So if you want to see how I got a Kardashian inspired Easter table on a budget, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my table with a plain white tablecloth. I'm sure that my table is probably smaller than Khloe's, but hers was actually more of, she was setting it up to be like a centerpiece so that people could, like a dining table type of thing, whereas I'm going to set mine up a little bit more like this could be a table to set up like treats and desserts and stuff. So it doesn't really matter that the table's a little bit smaller, plus the smaller the table, the less decorations you need, which saves you money. Always thinking. I'm going to start with my centerpiece for the table. Yes, this is a flower bunny. Okay, so we have this adorable flower bunny here. And actually the Kardashians are known for their flower-covered animals, mostly bears, which are actually way more easy to get your hands on. A bunny is actually much more complicated. And I was going to make one to see if I could save some money, but when I actually did the calculations of pricing, buying this one was about what it would cost to actually make one. I think there are ways you can make them even less expensive if you don't spend the extra money on the foam bunny, because the foam bunny was way more expensive than getting a foam bear, which are way more common. I have seen them done though with stuffed bears, which you can get really inexpensive. So you probably could get a really inexpensive stuffed bunny, but I couldn't find one that had ears that stuck up like this, and I couldn't figure out how to stick up the ears, so it just got complicated, and I was like, I'm just gonna buy one fully made, save myself a little bit of time, but it does kind of up the budget a little bit. This is obviously supposed to be for Valentine's Day, even though it's a bunny. So it actually has like this Valentine's Day bow, which I'm gonna take off so I can make this look a little bit more Eastery. The Kardashians actually usually have like life-size bunnies, like they're actually like taller than some of the people, and this is where we get on a budget because obviously we're not going to spend the money for a life-size bunny. We're going to use this as a centerpiece. Khloe didn't have a centerpiece like this in her Easter table, but I decided to do this to sort of make it a Kardashian look, but on a smaller scale on a budget. Okay, so getting the bow off was trickier than I thought. I actually had to kind of pull one of these roses out, and then I just sort of set it back in. If it falls out, I'll just add some glue, but I don't think you can tell, and you know, no one's gonna be looking directly at that one flower, so I think he looks cute. Leave a comment below what I should name him. Okay, so next I have these two ceramic bunnies with these rose gold ears. I've got one there and one here. I just decided to face them in different directions. I might actually move them. I'm not really sure which direction I want this table to go. But yeah, I'm just gonna face them in opposite directions. I actually have had these for a while. If you have decorated for Easter before, you probably have some type of Easter bunnies that you could use for your table. These, I'm pretty sure I got these at Target a few years ago. If I find anything similar online, I will link it. If not, I mean, you know, any kind of bunny animal shape will do. Okay, so next I have these like leafy garlands that are actually like just a strand of leaves, and I actually separated them because they're actually just like individual strands. You'll see when I put them on the table. But I separated them into two piles, half and half, because I have two places I want to put them. If you're using more bunnies, you can do this sporadically. I think Chloe did this like in all kinds of sections along the table, but I'm just gonna do this in two because I only have two bunnies and I have a smaller table. So yeah, you can use, you know, any kind of leafy garland thing you have to use this. I grabbed these warning. We'll link these below if I can still find them online. They kind of stink though. I don't know why everything that comes from a factory nowadays just has like a smell. It just, ugh. It'll go away though after a while. So now we have this little bunny that looks like he is peeking out from a bunch of leaves, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. The thing is, you can use, I actually use like half of these leaves, but you could use less, or you know, you could use more if you wanted to, totally up to you. I may take some away if I decide that it's overpowering the table, but we'll see. Okay, so I actually decided to put a few of the garlands underneath my big bunny here, and then I've got my smaller bunnies peeking out. I put a few less garlands here because this bunny was lower, and then this bunny so that they kind of look like they're just sort of peeking out from outside the pile of spring, beautiful, bright, colorful leaves. They're not colorful, they're green, but they're spring leaves because they're green. If they were fall leaves, they'd be different colors. I'm from New England, I know this stuff. Okay, so next I have this package of a variety of artificial colored flowers. I actually, you could have when they were open, got a ton of these things really inexpensive at Michael's. I saw them when I went to do my DIY flower bra, but Michael's was already closed when I decided to collect this stuff for this project. So I got them online at Amazon, but you could probably find them still at Michael's. Amazon is actually a great place to order stuff normally, but their shipping is getting kind of slow because of the demand. So you may be better off trying to order online from like a Michael's or a Joann Fabrics, or you know, maybe like a floral place or something like that. You may be able to get stuff a little bit quicker. Depends. These are actually all like each color is together in a strand. I think I might try to cut these because I want to kind of scatter them throughout the leaves like little flowers popping up. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go about doing that, but I'm going to experiment. Okay, so I did this with the yellow to see how it would work. I actually had to switch to some very strong scissors because these, some of them snipped really easily, but some of these have wires in them, so they were a little bit more difficult. So I decided to, you know, snip up some purple ones, and then basically what I'm doing is I'm just sort of just sticking them in anywhere, so it just looks like there's a whole bunch of little spring flowers popping up around your leaves. Okay, so next I have these bags of like colorful, this is like, you know, the colorful Easter basket grass filling stuff. So I got a pack that comes in 4 different colors, although I got 2 packages of the green. I don't know why, that's just how they came. But yeah, one of each color, and I'm gonna scatter them around the table in little sections. Okay, so I scattered this around and I tried to alternate the colors. So I did green, I did yellow, I did purple, I did pink, and then I tried to start the colors over again, but I decided that if I did it in the same order, that the yellow would be on both sides of the bunny in this section, so I just switched and I did yellow, green, purple, and pink, so that way it looks a little bit more scattered. The pinks are on the ends, but I think that balances out the pink in the bunny, plus they're farther away from each other, whereas I thought the two yellows on each side would just be too close together. So yeah, that's the gist of it, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually didn't realize that Chloe's table was probably a lot wider than this one too, as well as being a lot longer, because she had like several of these sections, although I think her sections were a little bit smaller. So, I mean, you know, again, this is a slight variation on Chloe's table. I don't have any idea how much Chloe's table costs, but I'm sure it was a lot. But yeah, this is actually going to be more of a dessert table, so if I can actually fit a few like trays and stuff on here with some treats, then then that'll be great. I'm going to see how that works, but for right now, this is the decor of the table, very Khloe Kardashian or Kardashian Jenner in general inspired. Added some treats to the table. These were actually a variation on a poosh recipe. Ironic. Kourtney Kardashian, keeping the Kardashian theme. It was supposed to be for Easter nests. They didn't exactly come out the way that I wanted it to, but I have an IGTV video showing me doing these, so you can check those out and see where I think I went wrong and what I could do differently if you want to give these a try. This is actually a tray that I've had for years. I got it like many years ago when there was like a home goods store, not home goods, but like a home goods store that was going out of business, and so I got this tray at like a super clearance sale. This is actually the top piece that goes on top of it that I decided to fill with some of my favorite chocolates, which are Unreal chocolates, which are soy-free. They're lower carb. They're just my favorite, and I thought the colors went really well with the table. And these, actually these are the peanut ones. These are the plain chocolate. They're like knockoff M&Ms, and these are the peanut flavored ones that I put on top of the Easter nest. They look a little bit more like Easter eggs. And then I just put a couple other little trays that I may put some treats on. I have some ideas for some Easter treats, but I didn't want to make them now because they would spoil by Easter, because I filmed this video a couple weeks before Easter. So yeah, if you want to see the treats that I do end up putting on the table, then be sure you follow my Instagram, because I'll probably put like an Instagram story. I've been putting some stuff on TikTok too, so because I finally kind of think I learned how to use it. So yeah, I'll leave all the links to my social media and handles and stuff where I will be putting more Easter treats and more Easter type stuff that I'll be putting on the table, so stay tuned for updates on that. I'm actually loving the way this table came out. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like Chloe's, but I don't know, I think it's very, you know, glam Easter chic. Again, we need a name for this guy, so yeah, comment below what you think I should call him. Or her. If you think it should be a girl or a boy or not gender specific. What do you think, little guy? Or girl? Little bunny. Okay, so I am officially talking to fake bunnies, so I think I need to end this video now before I go insane. I just realized that I've been running my air purifier the whole time, so I hope that the feedback noise wasn't really distracting. Yeah, in this day and age, you need things to be clean, so you gotta run an air purifier. Just saying. I hope this video inspires you to do something special and festive and fun, whether you celebrate Easter or whether you're breaking out Christmas decorations to have a second Christmas celebration during this time. I feel like if you're gonna be home and, you know, in self-isolation or quarantine or whatever, you know, if you still feel healthy and you wanna do something fun and special, then why not? I feel like, you know, Easter is such a great holiday for fun colors and celebrate spring and rebirth, and I just think that, I don't know, I know what it was like having to miss out on celebrating the holidays over the past holiday season due to a lot of other reasons, and I just feel like, you know, I didn't want to let Easter pass by without doing something special to celebrate, because, you know, I love holidays. I love the decorations. I know a lot of people will say that, you know, holidays should be about family, and I mean, I think we can all agree they should be about food, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like doing these fun decoration things and just having my home feel festive and colorful, and so I don't know, I just thought I would give you some inspiration. So if you do a table like this, or if you I don't know, do a different type of table or anything, let me know. Tag me on social media. Let's all support each other. Yeah, I wanna know how you guys are gonna celebrate Easter, so let me know, leave a comment below. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful or inspiring or just put a smile on your face, then give it a big thumbs up. If you wanna be an everyday starlet, be sure you hit that subscribe button. And I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time.